back to the Smith family ranch. So Hazel had her baby. It was exciting at first, and then we realized we needed to intervene. We definitely learned a few things, and we'll know what to look for. And this isn't the only, there's other things that you need to look for, but for us and our experience, the one thing that it didn't click for us is that only one hoof was out of Hazel, or what was showing. So we didn't notice.
Well, one thing is here on our homestead, we have two different breeds of cows. We've had our Aberdeen or low line, as some people know them as, cows. They're basically miniature Angus. So we've had these quite a while now. We've had them for 3 years now.
Almost, yeah.
Almost 3 years. With this breed, I brag about them a lot because they're awesome. And they're virtually zero maintenance. I mean, yes, obviously you got to feed them, you got to give them their vaccines and minerals and whatnot. But when it comes to birthing, they're a breeze. Never have to poll, never even have to look for signs. Heck, this last cow that gave birth that we did a video on that we'll show somewhere up there is, we came home and there it was. It was a calf. We've had that numerous of times.
Oh yeah. They're easy birthing
and it's just
cows.
easy birthing cows. The one thing that we've learned on the jerseys, specifically the mini jerseys, is breeding to the right bull. We bred to a mini Jersey bull, but apparently in his genes and himself doesn't throw the best of weight cows for a mini Jersey, especially ours.
They throw bigger calves.
Yeah, so this calf that was born was about 35 pounds.
She was 35 pounds.
Which is a fairly large cow. So we knew not to breed to like our Aberdeens because they do give a bigger cow. So we knew not to do that. And we've seen our Aberdeens that looked like one hoof was out. And turns out there was two. They were tucked underneath each other. So yeah, of course we can armchair quarterback everything all day long and look back and say, yeah, we should have, but at the end of the day, we didn't. We learned, and it's definitely something that we're learning. We've talked to several breeders within the mini Jersey community and whatnot that has taught us what we need to do next time, especially for a first-time heifer, that it's not just something that we can just pick and choose a bull because of that. Had she been older and a little bit more mature, the bull we picked absolutely would have been perfect.
Yeah.
But being a first-time heifer, not really knowing the genealogy of that particular bull, just kind of went off of looks, an A2 local type deal, and bought semen so we can AI. Then, you know, that's what we did, and that's how we made our choice. We thought it was a good enough bull, and it is a good bull, so I don't want to come across as we're putting the bull down, because the bull it's still good. He was a 43-inch bull. Hazel,
very good looking. I want, if I can find a picture or get the picture, we can put it up, right?
Yeah. And we can, you know, he was Hazel's 40 inches. He was 43 inches. I mean, obviously we don't know 100% about the health of the cow, of that bull and whatnot at the time. So that was probably our first mistake, really. In my opinion, I think the calf might have already been dead prior to even coming out, in my opinion.
I think so too.
Based on what I've seen from our Aberdeens, and watching the head come out and seeing it kind of still being spunky and seeing life within, while it's hanging out like this one was. As far as like the showing stress, it didn't show any stress to us that we haven't seen with our Aberdeen cows.
Everything looked like what we've seen in the Aberdeens.
Yeah, like we've seen our Aberdeens get up and get down. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's
multiple
birthing.
times.
It's uncomfortable. And so yeah, probably comparing our Aberdeens to a mini Jersey might not be the best thing, but this is the experience that we've had was with Aberdeens, and giving birth, and just the ease of them is really shed some light on how even better that they are. In all honesty, I mean,
Oh, with
because
Aberdeens, yeah. The Aberdeens
because
are great cows.
there's zero birthing issues on them.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe not zero, but it's next to nothing. Or maybe
Yeah,
we've been
very
lucky. I don't
rare.
know. But I mean, both breeders that we bought from have been doing it for decades plus and have never had to pull a calf ever. We've never had to pull a calf.
Until,
She's
No.
never had to pull a calf, even as a kid.
well, I watched my dad.
You didn't do it.
No, I didn't do
Okay.
it. No.
So yes, we didn't know 100%. I've never come off, or if I have, I apologize. I'm not a cow expert by any means. Don't play one on TV. Don't play one on YouTube. Don't play one in real life. I'm not a cow expert. I'm learning this as we go. I've actually talked to the breeders for our Aberdeen and asked them if they've ever seen anything like this, and they haven't either. And they've been doing cows a whole lot longer than we have. Even talking to her dad basically said the same thing as far as cow goes, that he's never had one survive where the one hoof comes out first.
Yeah.
Um,
He said sometimes you just, even if you try to push the head back in, you may not be able to do it. Sometimes it's just a lost cause.
so yeah, we could have done everything right and still have lost the calf.
Yeah.
And so that's, I mean, that's kind of where we're at on this. It's 100% a learning experience. Unfortunately, it cost the calf life. We don't know if it's our fault. We don't know if the calf was stillborn. We don't know. There's a whole lot we don't know.
Yeah.
What we do know is she was early, really early.
Yeah, she wasn't due until June 9th, and she was born the 27th of May.
Yeah. So she's really early. We know
Almost.
next time on, if we ever have a first time heifer mini Jersey, to be picky, even more picky
Yeah.
on our bull that we select, more than we were, based on everything that talking to some mini Jersey breeders, based on her height and size. We're probably going to choose a different bull for the second round of cow that we're going to breed to. We still have some semen from the bull that we used on Hazel, so we're probably going to use that same semen on Lucy.
Yes.
Because we don't plan on having a mini Jersey bull on our farm.
No.
Just too many bulls, and we've heard a lot of horror stories on the Jersey bulls, temperament and all that good stuff that I really don't want. So we'll stick to AIing for sure, artificial inseminating our mini Jerseys for milk, because that's really all we have them for.
Yeah.
The other ones are more production. They're for meat, but
Meat.
they're also to resell to kind of generate a little bit of income onto the farm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 100% learning experience.
Yeah.
For us, it was one that's definitely going to be memorable
Very,
for us.
very memorable.
And so we do appreciate all the comments, from bad to good to in between. The encouragement.
The encouragement is great because there's so many people that go through the same thing, and when people just, tear them down, well, that just makes them want to quit. And so encouragement is always the best thing. So for the people who gave encouragement, we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, and even the ones that gave constructive criticism.
Yes.
That's how I look at
We
it. I don't look
appreciate
at
it
it as attacking. I look at
No,
it as
yeah.
constructive criticism that maybe we should have known. I don't know. We could have probably done all this research, but in the excitement of things, forgotten things.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. I don't know because in the back of my mind, growing up, watching my dad pull, like, I feel like I've remembered something like this happening, but of course, like, in the moment, you're just so excited.
Yeah.
You can watch the live video that we did. I was just like so excited.
Yeah.
And then downhill from there.
So yeah, I brought up the Wyoming life.
My
YouTube.
Wyoming Life YouTube.
Yeah, and their calving issues.
They have
They have
Angus.
meat cows like we do.
They're the
which is
larger
what-
breed, though.
Yeah, they're the larger breed.
Yeah. So totally different. Angus to Jersey, you know, they're the large size. We're the mini size. So it's totally different. And we're not dogging the Wyoming Life.
Oh no, absolutely.
We're not dogging them. We're just
No,
we
we're
were
not.
explaining why we love our cows.
It was really just
Aberdeen.
an example.
Yes.
That's all it was. I was just using them as an example for YouTube purposes, because that way if somebody wants to go back and look, they can see what I'm talking about on the issues that they've had. And that it's not just them. I mean, a lot of your traditional or your large size cows, they tend to have problems. This is our very, very first time ever birthing with a mini Jersey. I think we've had probably 10 calves on this farm.
Yeah. Or more.
Or more, and they're all from the Aberdeen except for
Baby girl. And
we've
she
never
was
pulled.
Easy
We've never
too.
pulled. We've never. We've sat back and watched, and we've seen it last longer in labor. We've seen it. We've seen. I mean, I think you can go back and watch Baby Girls, and she was up and down.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't know on the stress of things and her getting up and down if I would actually intervene still. The main part why we took our time intervening was because she is a first-time heifer, and we wanted her to try to do it on her own.
Yeah.
We were just excited. I mean, we've been waiting on this moment. It's her baby. It's her cuddle cow. You guys see our social media on Instagram and YouTube and
I really
Facebook.
wanted to cuddle baby. I wanted to cuddle baby.
And so, you know, going from an AI to birth, it was really exciting for the whole family. We've been watching Hazel grow since we got her.
Her bag started to come down.
Yeah.
And just get more full.
One of the constructive criticisms that we got from a mini Jersey breeder was we could have actually used this same bull, but we should have let her mature to almost 2 years old.
Yeah.
And we did it at 15 months. So that's, you know, a learning experience in and of itself, because obviously for a lot of full-size Jerseys, it's nothing that you really have to worry about. So Lucy's very experienced. She's bred to a bull that we don't know anything about it, but she's a very experienced cow. And so that is something that we will, we're learning from.
Yeah. We are just, what do you want to call it?
Well, we're learning. We're showing you real life. We're not trying to hide anything.
This is us.
Yeah. We're not trying to be
real.
fake. We're not trying to make it seem like we know it all. And if we are, I apologize. It's not something that
we do not know it all.
we're sharing this adventure. And hopefully somebody watches that and sees our mistake and maybe prevents those mistakes.
Yeah.
So I have no issues showing our mistakes on live YouTube, because that's what it was.
It was all live.
And so we hope you guys will understand. And if not, oh well, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Can't do nothing about it.
Yeah. So appreciate y'all coming along. Again, I appreciate all the feedback, good, bad, indifferent. And we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for watching, guys.